It is ACC Network Basketball presented by T. Rowe Price. The Vale of Onondaga meets the Eastern Sky. Syracuse back home after back-to-back ACC road wins. Florida State looking for that first league win for its first-year head coach, Luke Loucks. And McCray with a strong shoe game, wearing 6 for Florida State. He's got the ball now. He is third in the ACC in assists behind Boopie Miller and Miami's Trey Donaldson. J.J. Starling had one of his best games of the season, and we mentioned Donnie Freeman. His return has opened things up. That's Nate Kings, and that's what he does. 45% for 3 at Oregon State last year.
Absolutely right. He's been up and down in a Syracuse jersey, but when he gets going, it can really pull.
McCray pulls the trigger. He's got all 5 early on. Now Nate George, the Georgia Tech transfer. Freeman, double team, turns it over. Here comes Basong, leading the break, and lays it in, and Florida State off to a fast start. Now McCray, spent 2 years at Jacksonville, started at Wake, to Chauncey Wiggins, the Clemson transfer.
During conference play, shooting 38% over those 3 games. That's something he's capable of.
George the 3 to stem a 9-0 Florida State run. Syracuse among the national leaders in block shots. Freeman can't finish at the rim. Maluk turns it over on the rebound. Starling, a chance for a 3-point play.
Back, and nice job, J.J. Starling, just understanding the rhythm of how this game's starting to be played. This starting unit for Florida State has played well here early.
They've given the team the energy lift they've needed as Freeman drops it in, his first 2.
And Nate George and these guards for Syracuse, excellent passers.
And there's George with the steal. He led the ACC in assists last year. He's got numbers, and Freeman plays above the rim.
And this is what makes me optimistic about this Syracuse team. They can really get out and go.
Basong gets it over the elite shot blocker, William Kyle. He backs down Steen, finds a cutting Freeman, who scored 6 in a row for Syracuse.
You could see his shoulders relax. He got into the game. He was selective about his shots, but you got to guard that guy.
Chauncey Wiggins with his second 3. We're going to play fast. We're going to shoot 3s. We're going to rely on spacing, and he's trying to put that in as a culture setter in year 1. What 3 for the corner. Tyler Betsy knocked down 3 triples on Saturday.
And Nate George, the vision, the ability to get it there through all those hands, impressive.
Somerville took a little contact, knocks down the 3.
Moving the basketball, Martin Somerville, he's got this in his game. The lefty models his game a little bit off of James Harden.
Somerville in the passing lane. That's what Florida State does well. 9+ steals per game. And Steen on cleanup duty, now 1 rebound shy of 800 for his career. Somerville in the passing lane. That's what Florida State does well. 9+ steals per game. And Steen on cleanup duty, now 1 rebound shy of 800 for his career.
Use 4 guys in the paint and transition offense for Florida State. Or the Orange Men.
Betsy open, and the Cincinnati transfer knocks down from who?
Mike Corey.
Anthony splits the D. Where have we seen that before?
Absolutely. There yet, but he's getting there, and little moves like this, they tell the story. Kyan Anthony, he's got talent.
You get away with not doing homework.
That's not true.
There are
Don't
some
you
majors
dare.
where they tell you your grades don't count. I had one of them as Somerville knocks down the 3.
Need to find some way to penetrate this zone. Get in the middle, get to the baseline, force some rotations. That's tough. Not sure I like the offensive possession, though.
This is how Luke Loucks wants it to look. Tempo, spacing, flow. Basong blocked. That's Soiree, the Georgia Tech transfer.
Syracuse staying in front of the ball. Sadiq White gets beat. Help is on the way by the name of Soiree.
Went on the road to UNC, Duke at home, NC State at home. The schedule, a big reason they're 0-3 in league play, as Kyan Anthony swivels to the basket.
He's got talent, he's athletic, he's about 7 feet tall, but he gets stuck sometimes on a guard, and it's difficult for him.
Jones on the drive beats White.
Is sit and think about it. and they're trying to get to their spot, and then they're taking tough shots at the end of the clock.
Yeah, if you're Florida State, you're going to give that up every time. That's Donnie Freeman with 3 on the shot clock, having no choice but to do it himself. And at the other end, McGee in the corner, 4-3. McCray stripped, gets it back. Still plenty of time. Hassan got to step on right. He got a hand on it. Now Starling. Starling takes it all the way and lays it in.
Getting downhill in the open floor.
He admitted after the game Saturday that up until that Pittsburgh game, he wasn't himself this season, but he had 19 in that game. Looking for help. Starling, machetes through the D, rejected by Luke. George has the 3 rim out. Kyle, underneath, got his man in the air, got fouled before the shot.
Just outstanding. Look at the help side. 12 coming over. He's got good bounce, and Luke Laux wanted effort. Well, he's getting it.
Luke, one of 2 holdovers from the Leonard Hamilton team last year. He and A.J. Swinton. William Kyle gets the 2. It's a 4-point game. George wants to push before that zone can set up. And he finds a wingman in Betsy.
And that's just terrific.
Betsy's knocked down 3 triples. He's had the hot hand. Starling, shot fake, drives, the up and under, yes. Showing some zone tonight. There's McCray. Working on George, gets the step. The runner, Kyle may have gotten a piece. He came in 3rd nationally in block shots, tops in the ACC. Betsy, heat check, oh yes. His 4th 3 of the half.
Look how high he gets here, Anish. Throw it to the moon. That is unbelievable, and it leads to this transition offense. Tyler Betsy.
Steen juggled it. Shot clock at 5. Jones over Betsy, and that puts an end to a 10-0 Syracuse run. That's for waving off a, 3-decade-plus ACC head official. Donnie Freeman knocks down the 3. Now Syracuse heating up from the outside. They're 7 of 18. About a 6-second differential. McCray calling for the pick. From deep. Back iron. Follows his shot. McCray to Steen. Final tick. Starling lets it fly. Off the backboard. No good. It is going to be on Florida State. Syracuse again trying to run. That's knocked away by McGee. Starling passed up the 3. Instead, it's Kyle. First half, it's now continued.
How about nice shot fake? J.J. Starling. I'm calling it a pass, Anish.
George to Kyle and the Thunder. Had a couple of 3s in that opening half. McCray to Steen. McGee puts it on the floor. The runner good. Starling back to George, defended by McCray. George, there's the lock to Kyle, and that's what terrified Florida State at shoot-around.
Unbelievable. Somebody foul somebody so I can see it again.
Steen, there's the foul.
I got to go back and look at this one again. Come off the ball screen, no help. Throw it to the moon, Anish. Chin at the rim. He is eye level. And you know the thing too, Willie Kyle didn't fit UCLA. They play slower, methodical pace under Mick Cronin. Here for Syracuse, he's found a home. Tough move.
Starling on the baseline drive. Craig turns it over. Freeman to George. The 3 is good. And Syracuse has opened up a 10-point lead.
Depends on that time down the floor, trying to rig the game up a little bit.
Hassan left it short. McGee hustles for the offensive board. Somerville hits the 3.
Confident, easy.
Good defense there by McGee. Takes it away from Freeman. McGee bumps with Kings. The basket counts.
forcing turnovers and finishing in transition. Kobe McGee, have your...
Betsy, catch, release, got it. Boy, has he been feeling it. 5 for 7. Lone season here in 03. Was a 2010 guy, freshman of the year. And oh, by the way, won the school's only national championship as Jones hits the three. But 10 to shoot. Somerville. That pass is deflected. Somerville for the tie. Got it. Betsy to George. Shot clock at 3. George through the contact with a chance at a three-point play.
Downhill, Betsy attacks the gaps. Nate George, it goes right away and sees Somerville slightly out of position. That's an older player recognizing.
Jim Phillips on line 1. Here comes Leger Jones. McRae got blocked by White, but the putback there.
Kind of out waiting for the ball.
Excellent point guard matchup. McRae over George. That's a goaltend on Sadiq White. 5 of 7 from downtown. Sadiq White puts it on the floor, takes it to the rim.
Long strides, gets to the cup.
The floater falls.
Hey, Robert McRae's a handful.
He is.
Has proven himself to be an every second guy.
Betsy left wide open, and that is his 6th 3 of the night. That's a career high. They got Betsy as a trailer. Anthony instead took it to the rim. White on the offensive glass, and it swirls through. McGee on Kings, another turnover. Live ball. Starling, the right above the rim. Numbers for the Cuse. Anthony kicks to Kings, lets it fly. The three is good. Skip pass picked. Somerville attacking, blocked by Freeman.
Floor. You see Donnie Freeman when you're the guy giving effort.
Numbers for the Cuse. Freeman's the trailer. A blocking foul called on McRae.
You're the guy that's rewarded. Kyan Anthony finds the scorer in transition. Really close. Some of their better teams. And this year they just have multiple guys that can be that guy.
McRae over the trees.
The whole complexion of this Florida State team looks different than what it has in the last few games.
Freeman, acrobatic.
Is tough.
2 points per game, and when Syracuse needs a bucket, he's their guy.
Absolutely. How about the skill level at 6'9" to be able to go between big-time shot from a big-time player? Are you kidding?
Jones posting up Freeman. Over Freeman, nice looking move. Somerville dangerous from 3. Wiggins over Kyle, that's a tough shot. Offensive rebound, McGee. There he is.
That's tough. He's had a fantastic game today. McGee, that will be a guy to block out, and it's back to the Donnie Freeman show.
They get it to Freeman. They were trying to get it to him. Had the size advantage. Now it's Starling down the lane. Gray out to defend George, now picked up by Steen on the switch. George, shot fake. Kicks to Starling, lets it float. The follow is there by Freeman, and 1.
The man is everywhere. Syracuse back in a 2-3 zone.
Jones strong to the rim. 10 to shoot. Betsy almost threw it away. George with 5, with 4. Down Kyle. They can knock down a 3.
Nate George, in case of emergency, break glass and just throw.
Long 3, McRae, air ball. Freeman's there. Florida State's got a foul now. They won't. Starling throws down a tomahawk jam. McGee launches. No good. Somerville the rebound. His shot swatted out of the air by Betsy, who caps a career night with a blocked shot.
Betsy was terrific, knocking down shots, and on the defensive end starting to show up.
And Donnie Freeman had some words for the Florida State bench as he was walking away. And now Roger Ayers going over to the Syracuse bench.